we have this thing we call the Bryceometer, and it is going to help us track Bryce Young's rookie year and into the future. I got to move it down. If you are watching on our live video stream at WRALSportsFan.com, or you are seeing this on YouTube sometime in the future, you can see it. We've moved it down to the border between that's my quarterback and no way he's 5'10". That is a full slice of the meter down from where it was going into week one.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear you. It's not all on him. He's a rookie. The team needs to help him. The receivers need to get open. It's his first time. Jitters. I got you. I hear you. I'm with you. But the same mistake twice. Go watch his 2 interceptions. I defy you to watch his 2 interceptions and tell them apart. Have somebody play the first interception and the second interception, but do the whole scramble thing, like, one in one hand, one in the other, put them behind your back, shuffle them up, bring them out, show them so you don't know which order it is. I defy you to name which one is which, because they look exactly the same. Exactly the same. He drops back. He's looking left, trying to move the safety, trying to hold the defense, comes back to a skinny post slant. We used to call it a dagger from the right side. He throws it and has no idea that Jesse Bates, the safety, the same guy, is in the same place on both of them. They look like replays. They look like, and every once in a while this would happen in college with like a freshman. Mm-hmm. Where the freshman makes a mistake and the coaches go, stop, on the ball, run it again. Did you see what you fix it? And then they make the same mistake and it's like, all right, get out, go run.
Yeah.
You didn't fix it, just get out. Never mind.
Someone else.
Never mind, you're wasting our time here. We ran it twice, you did the same thing, get out. Like, that's what Bryce Young did. Now, they weren't back-to-back, so it's not quite as bad as the freshman.
Sure.
You didn't replay it for that reason. But that's the thing he's supposed to be good at. That's the thing he's supposed to be the best at. Bryce Young is a rookie, so he's going to ride the rookie roller coaster, and we're going to ride the rookie roller coaster with the Bryceometer, right? That we're expecting that. We weren't expecting it to just go, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now it's off the charts to the right. We weren't expecting it to happen that way. But you have to hope that the things he does best will continue to be his strengths. We know he doesn't have the strongest arm in the league, right? He was the number 1 overall pick, but nobody was out there saying like, well, it's Bryce Young, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, and Patrick Mahomes. It's like no one was saying that about the strong arm. No one. We know he won't be the most mobile quarterback in the league. Think Anthony Richardson, Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields. There are more mobile quarterbacks. We know he won't be the most physically imposing guy. He's 5'10", 195 pounds. But we thought he was the most pro-ready. We thought he was the guy with the savant, genius-like mind that never makes the same mistake twice. That's like the thing, right? You come out of an interview with him and you're like, he never makes the same mistake twice. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable. He has this encyclopedic memory that can go all the way back to when he was in 8th grade, and he's never once made the same mistake twice. Then he gets into his first game, he throws the same interception like 20 minutes apart. The exact same interception to the exact same guy in the exact same part of the field to the exact same route after doing the exact same footwork. That's if Anthony Richardson got up to the NFL, which he did, by the way, and had a better game than Bryce Young. If you bring Anthony Richardson up and he doesn't complete a high percentage of his passes, you're like, well, that's the rookie thing. He's got to develop it. He didn't complete a high percentage of his passes at Florida. But if he got up to the NFL and he couldn't run the ball, suddenly he was being caught from behind by 340-pound defensive linemen, we'd go, uh-oh, what's going on here? Maybe the thing that we were so confident was going to translate to the NFL didn't translate to the NFL. Ruh-roh. Well, guess what? Bryce Young doesn't have a 4.4 40 at 240 pounds, right? He doesn't have that we just feel like, well, that's the thing that's going to translate. He has the brain that runs the 4.2 40. That's what he has. And then in the game one, he was getting caught from behind by the brain 340-pound defensive tackle. The metaphor might not work the best, but you hear what I'm saying. The mistakes have to be cleaned up and fast. Now again, like there's if you look at the Bryceometer here over my shoulder, lovely. I'll Vanna White this for those of you on the video portion. Let me move my mic stand out of the way. There we go. Here we go. It's pointed there. It's not all the way to the left, right? We're not asking, is Cam available yet? We're not seeing if he's still in shape yet.
We're far from that.
We're very far from it. So I don't want to act like we are sounding every panic alarm we have, but I am saying we can no longer say that Bryce Young doesn't make the same mistake twice. Mm-hmm. We can no longer say that he's come in the most pro-ready, the most super-duper polished, the mental part of the game won't take an adjustment period because we're now in the adjustment period.
Yeah.
I hope that becomes one of those things where it's like he never misses the backside safety ever again. Like he's going to see it when he closes his eyes to go sleep at night for the next couple nights, and then he'll never miss it again. That's the next step, but it didn't happen as quickly. And like the first interception, I was on the microphone at the Carolina Ale House in Wake Forest. I was joking about the first one. I was doing like all right, check it off, first interception, right?
Got out of the way.
You had to break the seal one time. Way to go. Second one, I was like, oh, what's going on? We need to diagnose this. All right, what happened? Right? It's very different vibes. I was okay with growing pains, wasn't as okay with the same mistake twice. Let's hear from Bryce Young on cleaning up those mistakes.
There's a lot for us to build off, to learn from, to grow in. A lot I have to improve at, be better at. I have to be better for us moving forward. So, we're going to watch tape and learn from it. But, obviously it being so fresh, it's, no one's going to be happy losing.
Let's get more specific. What's going on with those 2 interceptions, Bryce?
Safety came down free and a great play, and I have to obviously see in front of that and see his depth. And, especially where the turnovers happen, they led to points, and, that's unacceptable. I think our defense played great, and we gave him some short fields. Again, that's on me and things that I can't do moving forward. So obviously I have to clean that up, and I have to be better moving forward.
I did like how he gave specifics in that. He's like, I did not read his depth properly. So it's like things like that. It's like, I need to see that. I need to read his depth properly. Like he was specific about it. I'm like, okay, he's processing it. That's good. Let's make sure you don't do that week 2.
And that it's one of the things that you'll hear every coach ask, and probably not on the pro level because you're confident in this, but in high school and college, the first thing that happens when you get to the sideline after a bad play is you go to the quarterback, wherever your offensive coordinator is, and you go, all right, what are you seeing? Right? What the safeties do? Okay, well, what were they playing? Because what you really don't want to have happen is have the quarterback come to the sideline and say, oh, they were in 2 high, right? 2 high safeties. They were playing quarters. I'm like, 2 high safeties. They were playing 2-man. Like whatever they give you, and then they were in cover 1, and it was obvious because then you realize like, all right, they're not only not seeing, they're making up things. That's where you get to seeing ghosts, right? Like
you took the words out of my mouth.
They blitzed off the right, and then you're like, no, they only blitzed 4, and you're like, uh-oh, that's a big problem. So yes, the fact that he knows what happened when he made the mistake, that is a very good sign. It makes it much, much more fixable, but it still needs to be fixed.